Is this thing on? Are you there, Jimmer?
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, just having a beverage, having an evening.
What do you got under that robe?
Nothing really.
Ooh.
It's almost time to slide into bed. It's late enough. It's lineup night.
I saw Sorare Down Under is in chat.
Oh,
Down
no
on the
way.
what do they call them? The Kiwis, I think, right?
Oh, quite the fruit.
I think it's not the Kiwis, right? I made that joke the other day, and they were like, I think it was Laird. He was like, that's like highly offensive. It's New Zealand. It's the Kiwis. They hate
Oh,
the
well,
Kiwis. Yeah,
we're not great at geography,
yeah. Just
pronouncing people's names, all that.
Dylan's asking if we're dads. We're sads.
Oh yeah, we're
Sore after
sad.
dark, baby.
Sad,
Yeah.
sad dads.
Yeah. So
Almost.
I think our goal with this show is to bring on lots of guests, drink lots of beers, and talk about lots of Sorare related topics. Does that sound good?
I definitely agree. I think we're just, hoping to do like a drunk cast, except it's just like all the time. That's
How
about
do you
it.
feel? How do you feel about a stoned cast?
I don't think that would be very productive from my perspective, but I
It's gonna
would do it.
happen.
Yeah, I mean, if I just don't like to break rules, I don't like to break the law. And now that it's
Well,
legal.
oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
For us here in the great state of Missouri, it is 100% legal now. So there might
Uh,
be a. See, my problem is I like to have snacks, and I don't think being in front of a microphone and chewing on cheese crackers and what are my other go tos? Cheez-Its and goldfish and
yeah. I don't know. You were teasing me before you went live with little ASMR though.
oh
That would
yeah,
be that would be the ticket.
it's possible. It's
Nothing like
possible.
eating with your mouth open.
Um, we actually had a fun idea for today's stream. Since I kind of like participate in these server data streams, we were talking about what life was like before So Rare Data, before it existed. So rare before So Rare Data.
Yeah, it
Tell us what it
was
was like, Jimmer.
oh, okay. All right. I gotta, you gotta think back about that long ago. I think Server Data was incepted from like the replays, right?
It
One
was,
of the
yeah.
best times on So Rare that most people don't even know about, where they had a random game week selected, and you basically built a lineup of players in the game week. And everybody, when they found out, I remember when we found out about how HG had this website, and he had it like kind of like internal to his community, and we were like,
You're,
that's fucking bullshit.
that's not fair. That shit,
Yeah,
that shit is not fair.
yeah, we're over here just like slapping shit into Excel documents. Like, how do we win this extremely complex replay game mode where no live soccer matters, live football, if that bothers you. But yeah, it was a great time. So
How about before that even?
before that, it was so like, how long did we have replays before we even found out about Sura data?
I,
It was probably like a month. But before that, I mean, it was just a simpler time. You didn't have to think too much about what a player had done in the past. I don't even remember. I was trying to think about that. It was like, do they even have like previous scores of players or like averages? Or were you just setting lineups? I can't even really remember.
well, the funny thing about that is I do have the So Rare game design document pulled up right here. How about
Yeah, so,
that?
but even if we went through this, it won't be what it
Let's
was
see.
really like, right? Like, so
Can
a
people
lot of
actually see this? Yeah. Okay.
I can see it pretty well. I'm
Let's
assuming what
the
I'm
first thing I want to go to before we get into anything, just so people kind of have an idea of what we're dealing with here. Um, I think there's the scoring matrix is in here.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
right there.
And
So
go
one of the
ahead.
best things about the old scoring, it was kind of like MLB is today, if anybody plays the MLB game, where like, you're not out of it. Even on the last day, your guy can hit 2 home runs, like 3 guys on your team can hit 2 home runs, and you're climbing the leaderboards. And here it's like you could have a guy go for 4 goals and outscore 90% of the whole pool and teams. And so it was like goals are 7 points. And so you'd have like the top tier player scoring or the top performances like 40 points. And the average for a single player was like 5 points.
I'll always go back to Mikel Antonio with West Ham. He had a game. I don't even remember who they were playing, but he scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, I think that he just like stopped really setting lineups. And he had a lineup with
I do remember that. Yeah.
he had a lineup with an Antonio Super Rare and then like 4 DNPs.
It was totally dead, but he won All-Star D2. Yeah.
He won or came in second. But
Yeah.
either way, it was like he didn't even have like really have a lineup, but he did have a lineup because he had Antonio and he had 4 goals.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. It's got like kind of now it's like if you have 5 players that start, you have a chance. And then it was like if you have 1 player that starts, you have a chance.
Yeah, and it's funny because like you look at it now and like some of the times we talk about like, oh, what if you remove the cap, and that doesn't really bring us back to the dream of all you need is one card, one guy to go off, because guess what? It's going to be Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. Those are going to be the guys that break the matrix and score 150 points, not, um, Robert Snodgrass or, something like that.
Snotty? Snotty was hot at the time. And you're talking about people who weren't even on the platform then. Like who were the top scorers? It was like that one Norwegian dude. Sorloff.
That one Norwegian dude.
Is he even Norwegian?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Hans. Well, he was like, there was like 3 cards of him, but he was just like clapping.
You needed
Hans,
Jonathan David and Hans Van Aken.
Jay David had that hot season.
You had a super rare of this defender that like he went to an uncovered league, he came back, he played in Belgium.
I don't know who you're talking about.
It doesn't matter because most of these guys in today's Matrix would probably be awful.
Yeah.
Here's another fun one to look at: the goalkeeper scoring. So, I think what goals allowed -2. I don't know. There were a lot of times you would have a negative score from your goalkeeper.
Yeah. Yeah. The prince, the multiple princes that we had in the game. Ortwin was probably one of the originals, along with Lokanga and Morioka. But
Lokanga
Ortwin
made
DeWolf
prince
was
status for
definitely
you,
a
huh?
prince. He was one of the original princes of Sorare. And people don't know this about Ortwin DeWolf, but he was the true OG ride or die goalkeeper because he played for Eupen, and they sucked then as well. And he was either
How
getting
are they still in the first division, by the way? Like, they're bad every year.
I don't know, maybe coupons. Maybe they use a lot of coupons to stay in the league. The old Eupen coupons.
Maybe.
Yeah, but he would score -15 or +15, and the +15 games were just real nice. But it was the same concept as today. It's like if you can get peppered and keep a clean sheet, you're going to score a lot of points.
Sorry, I'm just now reading chat, and I found this little ditty from Sorare Down Under. Next week, we'll be doing a podcast on mushrooms. Just both of us staring at a 3D Sven Coombs for 6 hours.
I don't know about me, but
just spin that card around.
Yeah. It's like how many like the RPMs, how high can we get it?
Yeah.
Reminds you of the Eggman episode,
Yeah, that's
passing
right.
eggs.
It's my my egg that I won from my game.
Oh yes.
Oh boy. Yeah, so if anybody wants to see, I know we only have like 10 people in here, but if anybody wants to see anything from the OG white paper of the game, let us know because we have lots of
Yeah.
fun things to chat about from
I think
um
that there's some good highlights in here if you kind of like scroll down, right? So it's
no, no,
like
no, no. This is the highlight right here. What is a
crypto
crypto
good.
good? What's a
What in
crypto
the
good?
hell is a crypto good? Oh, well, that's a digital asset. Oh, it's
What is it good
attractive.
for?
Oh, it's attractive because it has provable scarcity, liquidity, as well as usage. Not utility, usage. It says you can use it in different games. It's not tied to a single application.
Like Sorare Mega.
Yeah, I guess is that the only one these days where you can play outside of Sorare?
Yeah, I have no idea, and I don't even think that it like uses the NFT technology to like allow you to play it in the other game. You just log in with your Sorare account, and
Yeah, I mean, like it says at the very bottom of this part, you keep full control on it through a wallet. Mm, not your wallet. Well, you
kind
do
of
have,
it's a shared wallet.
yeah, you do have the private key.
Oh, JVic, how we doing? Anything about fitness bonus in there? Well, funny you mentioned that. I don't think there's a fitness bonus, but there is a curse.
Popularity
Um,
curse.
is that what it is?
I
Yeah,
think
right
so.
here.
Yeah.
So
Should we just
the
go top down in this bad boy
um
or
yeah,
no?
let's do that.
Okay, okay. We'll just highlight some of the white. So this is the original So Rare white paper on what is so rare, and we'll point out all of the things as quick as we can that like didn't really come to fruition or like maybe interesting concepts. Um, so you can scroll down from here.
Buying a Sorare card also provide you access with original content from your favorite clubs and players coming soon. Well, I think we're seeing that now,
Oh,
right?
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I think we've seen a little bit of that. Nothing that's like concrete and you can work towards something. It's like,
Tangible.
well, I guess if they do the jersey drops and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's more about how, you know, how many atomic clocks you have and how quick you are in the jump.
Yeah.
So okay, here's the first one. How does SoRare generate revenue?
Oh.
Anybody who's mad about a 5% fee, they have this called out in 2019 that they are taking a 5% fee from every player-to-player transaction on the marketplace. The, Nobody
Did
can
you
be
even
mad.
read the white paper,
Yeah,
man?
did anybody read the fucking white paper? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is in what payment solutions do SoRare provide for players? It says you can use cryptocurrency, which was accurate. You had to use Ethereum to buy it. But then they say credit card options are planned for Q2 2019. So it was
Yeah.
on their radar for a long time.
No,
I'm not.
but they had credit card payments for a long time, Jimmer.
Oh, but did they? But it wasn't Q2 2019. Not to judge them, but I guess that is
I,
fair.
I it might have been. I don't know. They've had credit card payments for a long ass time.
Hmm. Well, hey,
But they haven't had the cash wallet for a long ass time.
no,
Big difference there.
yeah.
All right, what else we got here?
So let's see. Difference between the types of cards. So the base multiplier. This was one of the interesting things about
Well,
the
the first
original
thing
game.
the first thing that's different here, Jimmer, is we don't have super rares
Yeah, they're ultra rares,
and we don't have uniques.
legendaries.
Ah,
Wow.
do you like those
I'm
names
I'm
better?
assuming. I don't think so. I don't think so. But that might just be biased because we've been playing with the actual names for so long.
Hmm.
Feb 21, huh?
I like
Okay.
that unique actually means unique. Like there's one.
Well, I mean, I guess there is per season, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is a little bit more descriptive in terms of the scarcity, but um, they did have common cards. You could get free common cards. They have no base score multiplier, do not accumulate experience points. They did accumulate XP, right?
Eventually, yeah,
Yeah.
because or they accumulated power at least.
Yeah, but I mean, even like thinking back to before, I mean, they do now, and they did, I'm pretty sure they did whenever it was like you could still enter one in like rare competitions. Hmm. So I don't really understand the base bonus multiplier and then the XP bonus.
Well, yeah, I think it was. I think their initial thing was to have all the cards competing like in one or not one competition, but like you would be playing against people that might have a legendary card with your rare cards. I think because like if you remember the early days, you could play in the unique division with rare cards. You would just get
Yeah,
smoked.
you could yeet those suckers out there. If you had Antonio, I mean, maybe you had a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All you need is a ticket.
A ticket.
Um, I thought the interesting thing here was the like prototypes they had for their cards. Like these cards were never. I guess West Ham was in 2019, but like that's kind of like an action shot. Look at that bad boy.
Yeah, it is.
And then you had Sergio Aguero on Man City.
Yeah, that's weird that they have a Man City card there when. Oh, look at that! They have like the
Uh,
little Windows like hand icon on the card. Let me
oh,
zoom in.
nice screenshot.
Yeah, look at that baby.
Oh, that's
Look, I'll put my
great.
hand on top of his hand. How about that?
Yeah, I want that card with the little hand icon on it, like
That's
little
outstanding.
misprints. And then
Yeah,
Griezmann.
yeah.
Do you
And
remember when the
even
do
on
you
the
remember
like the front page of this, look, we got
oh yeah,
Chicha on West Ham here.
Chicharito. Well, he did have that year's West Ham cards, I think, but they don't say Chicharito on them. They
They,
say
yeah, Javier Hernandez.
yes, they do, because I have one. Do you remember the UI when it was like that though, on the bidding? If you scroll up a little bit.
Like like here,
Yeah,
vaguely, but this was so like
super early.
I signed up right away for So Rare, but then I didn't like I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck is this?
What
And
the
I like
fuck?
and I was like, I don't think so. And like I closed the tab and
Yeah.
like I think you and Sam might have stuck around for a little bit.
I had a a point in time where I kind of like stopped paying attention and stopped setting lineups. But
Hmm.
for a good amount of time, I was just kind of setting them because it wasn't that much effort. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing, but it was like Belgian players, and I was winning Belgian goalkeepers, and so like that turned out to be extremely beneficial. Once I started caring again,
Yeah,
because
goalkeepers help.
yeah, I really started caring towards replays because man, replays was. But I remember when they were doing like Discord contests for international competitions, and that was I think where like I sparked your interest for like a weekend. It was like
Yeah, it
I was
was
like, I don't dude, these international competitions are kind of lucrative, and they were
yeah,
just doing very
you
basic
you
scoring.
even loaned me some cards.
Oh yeah, that's all
Some
over the
hot cards too.
blockchain. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to uh we're gonna have to change the old blockchain data.
Yeah, we'll have to reverse that.
Yeah.
But I didn't win anything. I think you gave me Jonathan David. Uh, I don't know. There was a few other guys. I don't remember their names.
The
But
Canadian.
yeah, the weird thing was like all the scoring for that was like off the platform. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
your player appeared in the game. You'll be given 1 point.
Yeah, it was like extremely basic scoring. It was like when So Rare loses coverage of a game. It's like only decisives.
Yeah, but it was also like there were like other weird things with it too, I think. And then they had like the tournaments where like the media tournaments, like your player was
Oh
mentioned
yeah.
on Twitter 50 times this
Yeah.
week.
Choose 3 players. How many dick pics they send across Twitter? And then people would be like arguing about if like a picture counted or not. That was really funny.
I don't even remember.
I mean, it
Oh,
was like
right.
all they had was Belgium, so it was like anything between there, it was like so dead.
Yeah. Moving along here.
Oh, actually, scroll up real quick.
Oh.
I'm not sure if this was a typo, but it says from left to right, legendary, ultra rare, and rare card design. Ultra rare or super rares were going to be red potentially from the white
Oh.
paper.
Do these cards have, like, if we zoom way in? Oh yeah, that's out of 10. You're
Yeah.
right. The super rares were going to be out of 10, and then
Wow. I want to know like the
oh, wait,
conversation. It does say unique.
that's yeah, that does say unique. That's weird. And then what does this say? Oh yeah, the blues were going to be the rares. How about that?
Oh, what a little tidbit. What a little
Hmm.
morsel. What a little tasty morsel.
I wonder if they'll
I,
ever revert that.
I wonder who changed it. Like why? I don't know.
Well, rares are red, so they both start with R's.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is that super red? Blue?
I don't know. Yeah, moving
Okay, okay.
along.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Move right
We gotta
along.
we gotta get moving, man. This white
Zoom
paper's
out
got
a
a lot
little
of
bit.
pages.
Just a little bit.
There we go.
Okay. Um, every time a player uses a card to match, particular card earns 100 experience points. This is around XP, I guess. Card grade level. Each time a grade goes up 1 point, bonus multiplier gets 0.1. Maximum grade is level 20. That's the same. Beta testing should help us find the sweet spot.
That's what they do now, just in production. It's just like, we'll find the sweet spot. Hey, do you think they'll be mad that we shared this? I mean, all 10 people watching right now.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, I think it's interesting in terms of like the decisions that were made and the progression. Some of this stuff, like it started like the 0.1 bonus multiplier. I think that was potentially true because, well, no, that wasn't because it went from like rares went from 7.2 bonus or
Yeah.
power to like
To like
12.
7.4, I think.
Well, no, they went to like, oh, it was 7.4. It
Well, it
was
was
7
like
point something.
they didn't go 1% or like 0.1 at a time.
No,
It
I
was
don't
like a
think so.
jump.
I don't think that was how it started.
Yeah.
All right.
To be fair, nothing on this document says like, for your eyes only, or like top secret, or
This is the white
non-disclosure
paper.
agreement. Yeah, so I think we're fine.
Plus, it's after dark. They're asleep.
Um,
There's no mods. No Sorare
yeah,
mods coming in here and kicking us.
I don't think Nicholas sleeps though. I think he's always watching.
Yeah, that's true.
How about the exponential curve? How do you feel about this graph right here? Is that our gallery values right there? Is that what this
Yeah.
is?
That's the 20 mark is March of 21.
Where's the where's the Gary V boom here?
Yeah, that's March of 21. Is that card grade level 20? No, didn't they just change this though? Isn't it more like the experience is easier the later levels?
I'll be honest.
Well,
I
don't
don't pay
lie.
attention. I don't pay attention to any of the XP
Hell yeah, brother.
level stuff. I just don't give a shit.
Well, I'm
I
pretty
just
sure they
don't.
did.
Just don't care.
It was an interesting change because it was like they announced it and said this is to more balance
Like you
long-term
see,
balance of the game, and then they just, instead of having a logarithmic scale for gaining XP across the levels,
yeah,
or how much XP it costs to gain a level, it's now a little bit more linear, and it's harder, I think, at the beginning, which doesn't really make sense.
yeah. I'll be honest. This page right here is like the least interesting thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Did you don't like tables and numbers?
Like moving along. Let's
Here we are. All right, now we're
let's
here.
talk about the popularity curve.
Curse.
I like the idea of a curse,
Did you have a
but I don't know.
popularity curse in high
I don't know
school?
if this is
Were you a little too popular?
me. No, I hated high school. I didn't go to class. I showed up like when I had to. Like I played some high school sports. I ran a little track, played a little soccer.
Goalie.
So if we had like practices or games, I had to go to school. So I went to school those days.
Mm. So you weren't affected by the popularity curse.
I was not.
What a curse. All right. Uh do you want to talk about this one? This is one that you've
I do,
previously talked
but
about.
I do I I'm gonna have a
Well,
problem here in a second, and I need you to help me answer this. When I finish this beer, okay, I'm drinking a Zwickel.
oh, love those. Local brewery.
That's right.
Schlafly.
No, it's
No,
Urban
no, that's
Chestnut.
Urban Chestnut. Sorry. No.
So when I get done with this beer, do I need to like clean the glass, or do I just pour my Schnickel Fritz right in?
Well, my opinion is you just go right for it.
You just fucking get after it.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you wouldn't even pour it into a glass, would you?
probably not.
All right.
I'm not a huge draft beer drinker, to be honest. In terms of
The-
like out of a keg, I just like don't trust restaurants and bars. I like dive bars, and I don't trust that they clean their kegs
It's funny you say that
and their
because we went to the horse tracks and I was getting the draft beers and you were like looking at me like I had something wrong with me. You were like, "What the
yeah.
fuck's going on, man?"
Good luck with your newfound virus disease out of the.
I was fine. Okay.
Well, okay. So here's also my theory, which I think I've proven, is that there is a little bit of fancy boy. So okay, what would you do? Would you go get a new glass? Or are you just challenging me?
No. I
I feel
think I
like
would
if you're
rinse. I would
I feel like
rinse it.
if you're a big beer snob, you'd probably have to go get a new glass because you'd be like, I don't want it to affect the taste of my next.
I'm not a beer snob, but I think I would rinse the glass and just give it a little rinsel, like
A little
rinsey do.
rinsel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so here's my
I said what I
theory on
said.
draft beer is that there is some. It's not, well, it's like nitro for Guinness, but it's like CO2 for like every other beer that pumps so you get it out of the keg. And that makes you more hungover, in my opinion, than something in a bottle or a can.
You know that like the air comes out of the beer, right?
It's just a theory.
There's no way
Uh,
that's right.
I'm sure I could find an article on it, and you could find a corresponding article that says no.
Hmm. I'm gonna let you answer your boy Peyton's question here.
In the whole
No, it's Sorer.
Sorer, calling out on your typo, sustainability discussion is a decent step to have SO7 and SO11, or is that dumb? I think to not get too far into it, because we were talking a little bit today, and I don't think that solves the problem, but it definitely kicks it down the road. Like, I want to see them go to SO11. It's like the thing they
I
have in their
mean,
back pocket, right? If like, oh, values are tanking, we don't know what to do. It's like, oh, okay, introduce some SO11 shit, and
wi-
they can breathe
the
for a
core
while.
game would still be SO5 though, right? And then they would have like some other SO11 game.
Yeah. Um, I would imagine. I wouldn't think that, like, it would be taken pretty bad if they just said, "Hey, everything's SO11 now. LOL. Good luck.
Is
GG."
Nicholas gonna announce that like
Yeah.
LOL?
Yeah. LOL. Haha. Get more
I would
cards,
love to see it.
bitches. Uh, yeah. I don't. The factor is, so the thing that Laird and Maxime were talking about was around just recycling money and stuff like that. And the truth is, we don't know how much new money is coming into the platform. So we can't know for sure that it's that big of a problem. What you were saying, like the new market activities, like 4 to 5 million a month.
So if you look at the Sorare data graph that has like average auction value, it's between like 80 ETH and 110 ETH per day. So I don't know. Whip out your calculator. I'll do it real quick. Let's just average that down to 90. Let's just say 90 ETH per month. ETH's trading at like 1,600 last I checked. So that's like 144K per day. Multiply that out by 30. You're looking at just over 4 million.
Okay.
4.3 million.
And how much do they give away?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah. I think. Oh, I mean, that's important.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't think it's close to 4 million.
Yeah, and thresholds and podium prizes.
Yeah, unless it is close to 4 million, and then which raise the alarm.
Which we're in
big
buddy.
trouble. Like, oh God, never ran that number. Fuck, we're in big trouble. Like maybe we realize on stream, you and I, like they're giving away 6 million a month. And be like, hold on, be right back.
That's more. That's
fire
bad.
sale.
Yeah. 1-2 sub gallery. Powell, how we doing?
Yeah. Hey, I just discovered something. Pavel, how you doing, buddy?
Oh boy.
So right, while you talk about this, I'm gonna go maybe try to figure it out. Roughly.
How are you gonna figure it out?
Ooh, good point.
How do you know how many people got thresholds?
Sorare data. Yes. They should have that. So maybe they do have that, and they know that it's a problem. And we're like, we don't know if it's a problem or not.
Laird knows though. Just ask Laird.
Yeah.
He'll tell you exactly the number of people that got every single threshold in you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Sam's suggestion. We need to go to SO22. And then the following year we'll go to like SO35. It was like the MLB game. Remember, it was like, okay, it starts with 9 players. That makes sense. 9 players play baseball, and then it like ended up being like 22 for your game card.
Yeah, the last year of baseball on this other platform that we were on, you had to submit a game card. I was 25 guys, if I remember correctly.
But that's the same. I think they had the same thing in mind. It was like, how do we make this sustainable? Like,
right.
We need more utility, and like, so we just have to make them play more.
But they were so bad at like understanding things like exponentially like grow. So like, yeah, you had 25 guys on a game card, but then they gave away a card for every a card or figure or whatever for every single card that you submitted.
Yeah.
And you ended up just like everybody ended up with like millions of these fucking things.
Love that game. I still do. I really did. That was definitely a highlight of my my adulthood.
All right. Highlight of your adulthood.
Yeah, everybody's waiting for this popularity curse, Andy.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so the popularity curse adds a further dimension to team selections and longer-term game strategy.
Holy shit.
Before applying the weekly experience points, we must make slight adjustments to the most popular players in circulation to add further value to scouting less known future talents. So I guess the idea here is, everybody knows Mbappe is good. So we're going to have a negative bonus on his cards. So if 20 rare cards of the same player are active, they get a negative 3% bonus.
Is active, do you think, in the terms of this white paper, they're on a game, like on a
submitted
team?
Submitted in a lineup, yeah.
Not like minted.
Right. So 50 would be -5 and 100. So sold out for the entire season, and I guess all 100 are used. minus 10%.
Yeah, that's where it makes it. That's where it makes me think it's not on uh, a lineup. It's actually just minted because the
Hmm.
100 says sold out for the season, right?
Dude,
Like why else?
imagine how fucking pissed people would be about, like, you know how already people are like mad that they're rewarding this card and that
Yeah,
card. Why are you
yeah.
only rewarding this card?
Two
Now
weeks in,
I'm
five out of the
cursed.
five super rares out of the 10. Like what
Yeah,
the fuck?
I
They're
know.
just they're
YWA
degrading.
Mark
Yeah.
was like pissed about some basketball player that they didn't mint all season, and then in the off season they minted like 6 of his super rares. Like
Oh
they just
yeah,
yeah they just like minted the shit all of a sudden they just minted the shit out of them. Yeah, that would be like awful here. It's just like, oh yeah, now they're just rewarding Mbappe's and now he's
yeah,
cursed.
yeah. He's a little too good. We need to curse the hell out of him.
Yeah.
I kind of like this concept is interesting, but I don't know. I don't think it was ever really
Well, the
something that
problem
made sense.
the big problem is like your most expensive cards are going to be the ones that are cursed the most. So now the cards that you were going to make the most money on, now you're not going to make the most money on them.
Yeah,
Like it's like socialism, right? It's just trying to it's bringing everything down to a mean.
yeah. I mean, it's not extremely impactful, especially like with the point system that they had. Like if you score 20 points, your minus 10% is minusing 2 points. You're still scoring 18 points where the average score or player is scoring like 3 to
Yeah,
5.
that's fair.
So, but it was a nice idea to make people like feel comfortable about like, oh, I can buy cards that aren't the best, and that's a good strategy.
Yeah, but they have other ways of achieving that now through capped modes and
Yeah, yeah,
through
yeah.
like even through like second division, you're still buying a lot of like weird fucking guys.
For
Like, do you
sure.
know any second division guys?
Oh, of course.
Do you know who any like? Do you
I was
honestly
actually
know who any of them are?
um I have Zidane's son. He's a goalie.
Yeah.
He's my goalie. He actually kind of claps. Um,
Okay.
and then we have the Domster, Jean-Luc Dompe.
Yeah.
Um, you have all the Leicester players,
Dylan
and
mentioned Marvin. Okay, so Marvin, yes, he is, but I would have no idea who the hell Marvin is
what about Josh Sargent?
without Sorare. Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Uh,
Sam says that this is another one you can file in the unannounced or announced but never implemented trash bin, buried way deep under the coach cards and fitness bonuses. I don't think this was ever announced. People don't know what this is.
coach cards, coach cards are a thing.
Yeah, coach
You can
cards exist.
you can buy them.
Yeah. Future utility.
Yeah.
Hey, so Silver Down Under mentioned the dumpster.
Oh, that's
Jean Luc.
Jean-Luc
Jean Luc.
Dompe, the dumpster.
Yeah.
That's what I call him.
Do you own like what version of his card do you own?
Rare card. Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
like
what team?
what team? Yeah.
Oh, it's the team he was on in Belgium. I don't even
Okay.
remember,
Um.
but he was good then too.
Yeah. Larry brought it up, or maybe it was Gator Guy. They're building a hamburger stack,
Oh,
and
Burger Boys? Is he
I'm
a
kind
Burger
of
Boy?
he is, and I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, dude. Are you a real Burger Boy if you don't have a hamburger stack?
I mean,
Hamburger?
I know the ultimate. I know, and I met the ultimate Hamburg boy, Fiago. We hung out,
Oh,
so I feel like I need to
I thought you
own
were gonna say the Hamburglar himself, because that
You
dude,
know what? Fiago might be the Hamburglar.
he could be.
That might be his new nickname.
It reminds me of our late night at Donski's in Liverpool,
What was Donski's?
McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The wolf.
Yeah, from the wolf.
Moving along.
Oh, Christ.
Blah 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 here. Some words about some things. I don't know.
Bonus multiplier.
Yeah,
What is that 122? Scroll up just a little bit.
you got
Just
it.
a wee bit there. Each a total of 102. Oh yeah, no. Scroll down.
I think it's just doing math for us.
Don't care. Don't
The
care.
bonus multiplier, right?
Oh,
Oh,
the core gameplay loop.
This is so rare.
Welcome
right
to the
here.
core gameplay loop. You yellow, then you blue in a circle. Well, a square, a rectangle, if you will. So, I think one of the most important parts about the core gameplay loop, which is buy cards, create team, and then you go into the loop, right? You see buy cards once before you enter the core gameplay loop. They do not, from
where's
the
the part
original white paper, they do not intend for you to buy cards continuously. You only have to buy cards once, and then you enter the loop, you play the game week, you total score, you achieve rank, you get rewards, you unlock achievements, you modify team, and then you play game week, total score, achieve rank, get rewards, unlock achievements, modify team. There's no buying more cards.
Can you keep going, actually?
Oh, and then you play game week, followed by total score, then achieve rank, get rewards, unlock achievements, modify team. Weekly cycle. Play game week, total score, achieve rank, get rewards, unlock achievements, modify team.
Do you think that they actually meant for that, or do you think that buy cards actually they meant for that to just be in there once, or like did they think
No.
that this was going to be like more of a casual thing for people, like just oh yeah, buy a few cards, make a team, play in your game
I mean, like
week,
this.
get your total score,
This is
achieve your
one.
rank,
No, it
get
doesn't
your
say. It
rewards,
doesn't say get
unlock some
total
achievements.
score. It says play game week and then just total score, then achieve rank, and then get rewards.
Of course.
So you're not even just winning one reward. That's plural. Your get rewards. Then your unlock achievements. You're not even unlocking them. You're unlock. And then your modify team.
Do you think they should bring back achievements?
Achievements are a little bit lower in this document. If you, they actually have weekly quests as well called out here.
So they did have those though. Remember, well, not the weekly
Yeah,
quest,
yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
remember they had the achievements.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
buy
you
out
unlock.
100
Yeah,
Fred
and
enemies
then
cards.
after that, you modify team, but you don't unlock achievements until you get rewards,
Yeah.
and then you play game week. But do I think they should bring them back? Yes. I think that's like the whole concept of like the battle pass thing and stuff like that that makes more sense than anything. But the weekly quests are interesting when we get there. It's like over a week, which I guess is at this time once a week, you had to play. It's like play a card of this certain nationality was your quest in one of your lineups. So I think that would add a new dynamic.
I like the idea of a quest. How do you think Sean Newsham would deal with a quest?
I think he would achieve the shit out of it.
I think
He would tell you that he hated it and it was stupid and meaningless, and in the corner he would be questing his ass off. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Hold on. Well, I'm trying to avoid that just because I need to take a little break.
Oh, you got to pee?
Yeah, yeah. See what I'll do.
Hey,
I'll be
leave your
right
mic
back.
on. Leave your mic on when you go.
Okay. You want me to? I'll do. Yeah, sure.
No. Prost. Prost. That's something that when we were hanging out in Liverpool that Thiago made sure to teach us was Prost. And when you say Prost, you look directly into the eyes of the person that you're saying prost with, which just means cheers. But if you don't look directly into their eyes, it means you have bad sex for a year. This is all according to Fiago. He could have made that up. He could be lying, or he'd be telling the truth. I don't know. Without Jimmer, I'm going to move along to the next area that we have here: acquire by cards. There are two ways of acquiring cards. Okay, their web store, marketplace from other people, blah blah blah, whatever. Acquiring free cards from the web store. Free cards, huh? Sorare has a wide availability of common cards available from the web store. Web store, that's the term we're going to go with here. The common cards are free for players to acquire, but there is a limit on how many they can acquire. 5 per week, I guess. I like that they're using the term, Jimmer, web store. What do you think about that web store?
Oh, that's like totally web 1.0, dude. Yuck.
Yeah, for sure. The marketplace, not the web store, the marketplace is an online auction house running 2 types of classic English auctions. What's an English auction?
So I thought it was actually Dutch auctions that they ran.
I think,
or was that was the okay? No,
no.
Dutch auctions is what MLB was. Yeah.
So Dutch auctions
English
are when,
auctions are countdown and highest bidder wins, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so you were just testing me? You knew the whole time?
Well, I didn't know what English was. I knew what Dutch was.
Oh.
And I definitely know what a Dutch oven is.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is a Dutch oven?
It's like
for our English listeners.
Something that you cook meat in, I think. Like you put like a turkey and some carrots in there and you roast it in there.
Oh, turns out.
Is that not right?
No, I think it's where you like almost like you fart underneath some sort of like confinement area.
Like a blanket?
Yeah, potentially like almost so close that you almost poo-poo yourself. But then you like close it off and then all the smell, you just get to enjoy that. So I think that's what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, AJ is pretty much knocking this one out of the park. Anytime we use a word like revolutionizing, we should be taking a drink.
Oh, okay.
Any kind of buzzwords: artificial intelligence, machine learning,
synergy.
Be ready to drink, baby.
Wow,
actually,
no, I'll just avoid those words.
I don't know how much this document actually has of that.
Oh, is that from? It's from this document. Okay.
Well, to be fair, he did say for this or other Sorare posts or announcements.
Well, this is like the first thing ever that they put out of like, what is this fucking game? Like,
also, anytime they do an announcement or like a post, it's usually at like 10 a.m. while I'm at work. So I can't just be like chug-a-lugging, beers at work. I mean,
true.
I suppose I could like sneak something.
Unless you guys hit that like and follow button, and we're coming for all the content creators in the space.
Yeah. Soon we're gonna have shorts where we make these short videos. Jimmer's gonna have a thumbnail where his jaw is dropped all the way down here.
I was gonna say none of my shorts fit anymore.
And Nellis, look out, because Jimmer's coming.
No, I don't want to compare myself to other people. Let's focus on ourselves, Andy, and make ourselves better.
How are we gonna make ourselves better when we've never existed before?
When we're already tier zeros, is that what you're saying?
That's not where I was going, but I like that. I like that a lot.
That's tough being a tier 0.
Oh boy. So there's some conditions here to allow sale. What is this, like Um, rare, none. Rare cards, all continuous available on the marketplace. So the idea here was you could anytime you could just go buy a rare card.
Oh, these are the conditions needed to allow SoRare selling the card, right?
Yeah,
So there was no, the rare cards were always continuously being pumped out.
yeah. But I don't think that this never took effect, right?
I can't say that it was or was not. I I I don't know.
Well, there was never an ultra rare. They were super
Well,
rares.
okay, yeah, if you're taking it collectively as a document, yeah, there was never an ultra rare or a legendary, but
But so
I
in
can't say
short,
that super rares only were released once 100 rare cards of Team X, no matter which players, have been successfully auctioned. All
so
ultra rares of Team. Oh, okay, so that's saying when 100 rare cards of Team X, then every super rare of that team get released.
oh, I figured it was of the player, but I guess
Well,
that
it says
sort of
all ultra
makes
rares of
sense.
Team X become, if you scroll a little to the right, become, oh, yeah, now we can see, now we can tell what it says. Become available on the marketplace.
Yeah, whatever. I'm skipping this because it's not interesting. We have player run auctions. I've seen a number of so rare managers requesting this one. I want to make my
Well,
own
you can do that. You can
auctions.
do that today. All you have to do is pay the gas fee, extract them to your Ethereum wallet, and sell them on a marketplace like OpenSea.
Or
OpenEat.
start your own channel, so rare auctions, and be like the bidder guy that is like and auction off the cards.
The auctioneer. Bum bada bee bada ba bada ba.
Yes.
So I've always wanted to do a fantasy football draft where I get one of those guys off of Craigslist. And like I don't want like a good auctioneer. I want like a budget auctioneer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like the
Wow.
micro machines guy.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think if I
You don't.
sold my So Rare gallery, I would try to facilitate some sort of online auction with an auctioneer.
Hmm.
And
Do you think
and my
Do you think
gallery that
Pal
I
Trader
could
would
have
like to play a part
gotten
of that?
if I
Like, do you think
okay,
he'd be
I
bidding?
I think I would make 5 to 10 times more money if my auctioneer was Pavel Trader. Yes or no?
Well, you don't. You want him bidding.
No,
He's
I
like
want
one of
him
the.
I want him being the auctioneer.
Well, you're gonna fucking lose money
Well, what
because
if he just like in the background is like he's like schizophrenic and has two personalities. He's the auctioneer and the bidder. Wow, what a treat that would be.
no. I mean, yeah, maybe that would work out for you, but you want him bidding. You don't want him being the guy that's auctioning them off.
Oh, I don't know
Because
about
then
that.
at that point, who do you got? You got Roddy Boss bidding on your gallery. People are bidding on those.
Um
I don't know.
it's not about making the most out of the gallery. It's about the experience of an auctioneer.
Hmm.
But I did like your impression of an auctioneer. That was I'll call it tier 2. Tier 2 impression of an auctioneer. A ba ba dee a ba ba da ba.
See, when you say tier two, that just makes me feel like that hurts my feelings. It makes me
Hey,
feel like
that's an old tier 1. What do you mean?
is that what you like? Is that what you would tell like a lady friend that you were like going out with? Hey, you used to be a tier one.
Oh, I only have one woman in my life, Andy. My
Do you
ex.
tell her that?
No, it's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh man.
My wife.
What are we sipping on over there, by the way?
Oh, it's a Montucky cold snack.
I don't know what that is.
It's from Montucky.
What's Montucky?
It's a place that makes snacks. You have to put them in the fridge and then they become cold.
Okay. I noticed after that last little segment that we had, we lost like 5 people. There was a
Oh.
grand total of like 12 people listening, but then after we went on that little tangent, they all left.
No. No. No.
My feelings are hurt. This might be our last show ever, first and last.
Yeah. Well,
It's fun while it
maybe we
lasted.
play a little hard to get. Maybe we, it's like, hey, you know, didn't get the
Fuck.
results we expected. Still have a job, so
I'm still alive.
I think we're gonna just keep the jobs and
Place the cards for all 5 slots. At least one goalkeeper, at least one defender, at least one midfielder, at least one forward. You can use the same player twice. What?
no, you cannot.
Oh,
Yeah, you have a little too many cold snacks over there.
take a drink for that, right?
Yeah, that was basically a buzzword. I like how once all these steps are complete, like it's like a to-do list to set a lineup. Once all these steps are complete, the team is saved. Automatically entered into the next match of the current season.
The funny thing is it doesn't say anything about your extra player here, does it? It says place the cards for all 5 slots. Goalkeeper, defender, midfield, forward. Can't use the same player twice. Appoint which card will be the team captain.
Yeah.
They're just making assumptions here. All right.
Did you see Dylan's comment? If you've seen the show Drunk History?
I've not.
I think I've seen it.
I think I've heard of it. They do like a live show.
It's kind of like they talk about history and they like have the information in hand, but they don't really know much about it and they're drunk. Well, it's kind of like us. It's like, well, we don't really know much about what to do in Sorare, but we have the.
When we were in DC for the All-Star game, I got a bunch of ads to go see Drunk History live. And the way that worked was the actors had to take like 5 shots. So like they had like a thing, like they had like a play that they were going to do, not a play, but they were going to do like, I don't know, Washington crossing the Potomac or something. And they have that, like they have a whole playwright.
Hunt?
Sure.
Leslie Edwards?
Yes. Going all the way to the Pacific. And
right.
And right before they actually go on, they like randomly select one actor and they have to take like 5 shots or 10 shots or something ridiculous. So they get fucking hammered and then they go with the play and that one person has to like keep it together. That's the live version though, and I don't know if
is it like that they like everyone else knows he's drunk?
Yes. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty
Play
good.
game week. How to play. Once a player created their team, blah, blah, blah. We already know how that works. Get your team score. Calculate individual player score, IPS, using the scoring matrix. Calculate the individual final player score, IFPS.
Daddy has a little bit of IBS.
Ooh.
Shout out in the chat for the IBS.
Yeah, shout out in the chat if you also suffer from that condition.
A little IBS, a little irritable bowels.
And then you calculate the final team score, FPS.
If somebody had couldn't pronounce vowels, is that like a thing in terms of speech?
Sure.
And you have like irritable vowel syndrome. It's like you're trying. Like, oh, he's got IBS, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy's got IBS. He's got irritable bowel syndrome. I'm like, oh Christ, you can't even understand the guy. He's got IBS.
Oh my God. Surface is trying to say something serious here You know what happens when somebody has like a serious take on the show?
Oh God. He said it twice.
That's for our
Is that like
serious
a
takes.
remix? Oh, okay. Well, what's the
Yeah.
take?
I don't know. He said something about a negative points for yellow
Oh,
cards.
dude, I remember Sam on that. He was like, but some of the yellow card actions are very positive plays. He's like, people get yellow cards and they save opponents attacking. They're purposeful yellow cards. It's kind of like penalty minutes in hockey. Like if you've ever played fantasy hockey, you penalty minutes are positive is a positive thing. So you always
Here's
want
the deal.
your
I
fighters.
think I agree with Surface.
Oh yeah.
Yellow cards should be positive points. Fuck them. You know what? I
I
want
don't
my
know.
guy to
I
get a
don't know
red.
if he was going
I
that
want my
far, but
no. I want my guy to get a red because I like to have that dog. You know, like
a
I want
little
that guy in my lineup.
ultra red. You get shown that ultra red.
Yeah, like a red card should be a positive decisive.
Uh I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as to say a positive points, but like because a red card.
Might have to play the Sports Center music for this one because red cards. Okay, red cards not positive. Yellow cards. I think I don't know. I'm in the camp to where like I agree with Sam. Like I don't think that it's always a negative.
Yeah, but then it's just so subjective. It's like I would say for the most part they're negative.
Like a yellow card for dissent or a yellow card for just like a boneheaded play. Yeah, but a yellow
But that's
card
most of
for
them.
like
It's most of them, right?
no. Like I would say
Wha- What?
90%. Like I'm gonna create a percentage here that is definitely correct. 90% of yellow cards are tactical.
No, no, not a chance.
Hmm.
Oh no, I don't think
It's
so.
facts, man.
I don't know.
Facts.
I don't know what percentage I would apply to the word most, but it's not 90, and I don't think most are tactical. But there's that one guy that give the old Uno reverse card back to the referee. That was a real highlight of my adulthood. That was the second highlight.
Yeah.
Create a yellow card in the MLS final when he broke his leg. Should have been a plus DA. Uh, I don't.
Fripp here soup. What does that even mean? Fripp here soup.
Is that Fripp?
I think it's probably Fripp, but Fripp here soup. I don't know what that means.
Well, you know,
He's a big Stan Kroenke guy though, but so I don't know. I don't know. I'm just disappointed that Fripp is arriving this late. He's my
I'm
boy.
not. I'm not. I'm just happy he's here. You can't judge people.
You got anything to say about the old scoring matrix?
The old scoring matrix. We talked about it pretty early, which was kind of exciting because it's like MLB today. It's like if you have that forward going Thursday night. Oh shit! It's Thursday night, and I still gotta set the lineups.
I haven't
Uh,
done lineups either. I haven't even looked at them.
I did a preliminary set, so
Oh, he set provisionals. Look at him.
provisionals. No, but the only thing is like late Thursday on a game week.
You ever take a provisional shit before you go to work?
Oh, of course. If I have a morning of meetings and I don't have a little me time on the John, it's a bad morning because it's gonna continue to become an emergency. I
Oh,
also do I also do like provisional peas like before a long time where I know I can't pee. Someone told me, shoot, it must have been early high school years. Someone told me that if you don't pee and you hold it in, that's how you get kidney stones. And I think that's accurate. And so I have this mental block where if I have to pee, it just gets extremely worse. So,
yeah. So you have like a thing like you have like a thing that just tells you gotta go and you just go do it. Like
Well, it just happens
you're
so
never gonna
quickly.
hold it.
It's like I have to pee, and if I don't pee now, my life is over.
Yeah. So you just
And
get out
I'm
there, you
gonna die.
squirt right away.
Well, there's two things. Two things happened. One, somebody said if you don't pee when you have to pee, you're gonna get a kidney stone. And then the other thing that happened was people saying kidney stones were the worst pain they've ever experienced in their life. You know, those two things just really scare a man into provisional PPs.
I don't know. I've not had a kidney stone. I hold my peas. And
Well,
honestly, could they really hurt that bad? Like, come on.
plus you could make a
Come on.
necklace out of them. Like how
Ooh.
much like oh okay, I might get on eBay right now. How much does a kidney stone necklace go for?
Are you fucking serious? That exists?
Well, I mean if it doesn't, that'd be quite the jewel. Kidney stone necklace.
Sam over here living in luxury. You don't shit at work. I got a professionally clean toilet every morning. Well, guess what? Some of us work in public environments and we have to use public restrooms. So we don't get the shiny private toilets like you, Sam. Oh.
Yeah, it's just a provisional, man. Jesus. All right, so eBay only has kidney bean shaped necklaces. They don't have kidney stone necklace. I think that's something probably more for Craigslist than eBay.
It's definitely a Craigslist thing, like buying breast milk.
AJ's comment sounds tough. I can't agree to that.
Another great rule from AJ here. Can we make it a rule that there's no provisional pee prior to this podcast or show? And when the person who broke the seal comes back, they take a shot, and let's see who has the most a year from now. So far, I'm winning.
That's quite the tally.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I already explained. I spent 2 minutes explaining why I'm going to lose that. And whatever
Cheers.
the trophy is, I don't
Prost.
want it.
Prost.
Look me in the eye. Okay.
I shared that knowledge with everyone while you were gone. Peeing.
Oh.
That you always look a man in the eye when you say prost.
Cheers. Drink a beer.
What's a Perry? Perry's.
I was gonna ask that earlier. I didn't know what it's on the goalkeeper too.
I assume it's like a block.
Yeah, so I only know it from video games where somebody like swings a sword at you, and if you time it right, swing, and then you get to counterattack them.
Yeah.
So I'm only assuming it's like something like that.
Anybody else have parries? Midfielders don't. They don't get parries. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Achieve leaderboard ranks. Yeah. So there's all-star, ultra rare, future.
Well, this is interesting. So it's interesting. Hold on, scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
Over the first 6 months of SoRare, gradually introducing more competitions for your player collections to participate in. Did they do that? Yes, obviously they did that, because there used to be at the beginning of the game 3 competitions: rare, super rare, and anything you want to enter. And now they have a lot, but league specific, they only did for Jupiler League, right?
They did. That's right.
There was a good amount of time where they had Jupiler League only competition. Yeah. It was like 3 or 4 months. But the reason I said scroll back up was because nationality specific, they've never done that. They've only done that for a handful of weeklies to say
only white men over 30, please.
Yeah. Yes.
White males over 30.
Yeah. With the real Slim Shady, please stand up.
Yeah.
But the only weekly contest I think they've ever done on nationality was like they all had to be the same nationality. It wasn't like a single nationality, was it?
I don't know. It would be fun if there was like, hey, it's Mexican week, the Mexican Independence
Cinco de Mayo.
Day. Yeah, whatever. Cinco de Mayo. We're gonna
you can win a card with a lightsaber on May the 4th.
Lightsaber.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, okay.
Swing. It's also like call back to the parry. I guess you can't parry a lightsaber though. That would
No, you definitely can
no, you
with another
cannot parry.
lightsaber.
Yeah, but there's so
Like,
few
swoosh.
lightsabers, right?
What's that?
There's so few lightsabers.
Well, there's none.
Okay, fine. I agree. You can parry a lightsaber with a lightsaber.
Anything else regarding types of leaderboards?
Medium and long-term strategies. Rest assured, so all Sorare prizes will be unique and highly desirable crypto goods. Are you rest assured? Do you rest assured?
I'm rest assured. I'm ready for some crypto goods in
Leaderboard
my life.
through pre-launch testing. Oh, can't read it anymore. You scrolled. We will engage the community and discuss ideas of desirable in-game assets that motivate competitive and thoughtful short medium. Okay, all right. Didn't need to read that.
You definitely did not. Look at these achievements that they have. These are ridiculous.
Score at least triple X during a game week. Raw. With Sven comes Jizz Horn Camp.
Do they? Jizz Horn Camp. Yeah, that's a great name.
All the sex symbols in Sorare.
What are the rewards
Jizz
for these?
Horn
Do they
Camp.
have rewards?
Oh, it's down here. Achievement rewards. Achievements should be about personal progress, not chasing
Progress bar.
rewards. All right. I'll drink to the progress bar. R.I.P. So it's better to keep rewards for unlocking achievements more cosmetic instead of offering valuable items. We're going into Christopher Walken. We do this by making the achievements page of each player part of their public profile. They can link it on social media and brag about their achievements.
It's not a bad Christopher Walken at all. Like that's pretty damn good.
One additional reward idea could be to give users a cosmetic upgrade to the team name in the listing and public profile. For example, a golden frame around their team's name.
How desirable to use a golden frame?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this stuff makes sense. They thought about it from the beginning. Oh, you can get a Royal Elite frame? Stop. Hold on. You need 50 achievements for 3 Royal Elite frames?
I'm in. I'm doing it. Score 5 penalty kicks in a game week. That's like the 2 pickoffs and
yeah. That's with. So is that with? So, hold on. Is that really achievement? Yeah, that's ridiculous. With one team, one 5-man team is score 5 penalty kicks with that team. That's never happened. It has to never happen.
It's bizarre. Even 3 in one game week is insane.
Also, if you look on cards and you scroll to the bottom there, open up a card pack. So card packs were something that the goal was, huh? God,
would you be in for
packs.
Packs?
Dude, I would. That's how I would spend stupid money. And when I say stupid money, I would spend money. So I think one of the things around packs is the gambling aspect. I still don't know how like Pokemon cards and sports packs are like legal to sell in stores because all kids are doing are gambling anyway.
Right.
That's why the sport card industry got so big in COVID. It was just people buying lottery tickets, but you just revealed athletes instead of scratching off 3 symbols that were matching.
Yeah.
The thing that I think would be really interesting, reward hall animation should be in pack form. Yeah, I mean, I think that they have a big opportunity there.
I think the one issue with not the one issue. There's a billion issues with the way that they do rewards now, but everything goes by so fast. Like they show me like, oh, it's a forward and he's Argentinian. And before I can like even start to think of who this could be,
Oh.
it's like already got a picture of Messi.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've
Okay.
never won a Messi, so that's not true. But it goes by so fast. Like, where's
Yeah.
the sweat? Give me a sweat. Make me
It's
like
it still
think
doesn't
about
like
this.
totally work on mobile. I don't know if you open them on mobile,
I've not.
but it bugs. It bugs out, and it will just vibrate, and it won't show you anything, and then you have to like scroll left and right to see it.
Ooh, it vibrates.
Oh yeah, dude. Trust me. I
Hmm.
love a good reward week. You know what I mean? So the game mode that I want to see is like you're talking about it, but like, so I'm still playing this crypto other game called Gods Unchained, and a big mode in trading card games like Magic the Gathering is like called sealed mode, where you just basically rip packs open and then you compete against each other in tournaments. I think a really fun game mode in Sorare would be similar to that, where you pay an entry fee and then you basically rip pack open. Like these aren't cards that you get to keep, but you pull packs open and you get X amount of tier zeros, X amount of tier ones, X amount of tier twos and tier threes or whatever. So
Yeah.
say like maybe it's one pack. Like you pay $10, you rip a pack, you get one tier zero, two tier ones. Well, let's say, okay, for a 5-man team, we'll say one entry. You get one tier zero, one tier one, and then you get like a chance at tier twos and threes, a certain percentage. And then you rip them open, you get 10 cards, and out of those 10 cards, you get to make a 5-man team for that one game week. But how fun would it be to pull those packs? And
I don't
then
know.
and,
I don't know.
and
How
then
fun
and
would
then
it
you
be?
and then you strategize against those 10 players you got. Which obviously you're playing your star probably, but like another thing that gives is like people get to enjoy having these elite cards for
Yeah,
a week, for a game week.
I like it.
But
I'm
that
in.
is borderline gambling. It is gambling because you're losing your $10, right? You're not keeping these assets.
Yeah, but what if? I think the big thing that they always talk about with like packs is you have to show the odds of winning each type of card. So like you could do tiers and you could say like, oh, to get a tier 5, it's 90%, tier 4s are 4% and down the line from there. Like doesn't that fix some of the regulation or is that only some of the regulation in some of the countries?
I don't know exactly what the law is or why
Not
the
a
regular.
lawyer.
Yeah, but I've always thought that gambling like is directly related to like you staking money and then
Mhm.
losing. You have the potential to lose that money. So Rare gets around it because you don't lose anything when you enter the
What if
tournaments.
what if the free to play was just ripping packs and getting some common cards and playing them?
That would be dope. I would love it. I would play. I'd be way more interested in the free play game. I'm gonna go down 0-2 on the provisional P leaderboard.
You know, the funny thing about that is they're no longer provisional Ps when you're peeing into the show. So not sure why he's calling them provisionals. We are 80 minutes into this thing, and we need to wrap up at some point because I've not set lineups and I've got to go to bed. So we're gonna move along while Jimmer's not here. Don't tell him, because I don't want to go back. We have quests. What the fuck are quests? List of weekly quests. The weekly quest gets randomly chosen out of a list of possible weekly quests. Huh. That's kind of fun. Oh, play a stack. Use 5 players of the same nationality. That's cool. Use one player which name starts with a letter, random letter. Oh god.
Oh, you got
Have you
some
seen Weekly
quests?
Quest, Jimmer?
I have seen that, but I didn't dig too deep into it.
So some of them are kind of cool, like use 5 players of the same club. Yeah, run a stack, run a nationality stack.
Hmm.
Use at least one player with which name starts with the letter random letter. So
I hope it
J.
wouldn't be random, because if they truly did random, it's like start at least one player with the name starts with X.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of Xaviers out there.
A little Chavi.
Yeah, I think that that's great.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
fine. Maybe it can.
J Jizz Horncamp. I mean, there would be random ones, but then you would also get lots of S's. Steven. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Have they ever done a weekly like that? Like
No.
based on God, that would be
I
so
love it.
fun. Yeah, I would have
Yeah, the
so
first name
much
has to start with
excitement.
an L.
I would just
Good
have
luck,
so much
boys.
excitement of going to my gallery and be like, "Oh, who do I have that starts with L?"
Yeah. Use at least one player from random country. So I think this is like the weekly challenges is what it is. And sadly, the weekly challenges were awesome. Okay. The weekly challenges were a good idea that they gave up on, but they could have been fucking awesome.
I don't know why they stopped doing it either. It's almost like there was one guy at the company who was in charge of brainstorming what the weekly would be, and then he moved positions and was like, "Oh, how the fuck are we gonna fill this position? I don't
He
know."
wasn't brainstorming. He was like, it was probably it's probably the one guy that had to code it, and he was like, "Fuck, I gotta get all these guys that are under 19 together, and I've got to write the code for that shit." And he was
Yeah.
like, "Can is there a way for me to not do this anymore?"
Yeah,
And
but
they were like,
I
"Yeah,
mean,
we
they
can just
should.
cancel them."
Oh man, it shouldn't be that difficult. And then like once you code it, it's like, well, that's something that gets into the cycle, right?
Yeah,
It's like it's not that hard, and that's why I was saying random letter. It's not that hard to say random letter has to start with X, but X being a variable, not actually the letter X.
right.
But uh I mean, I think he would probably want to have a character array of like not the craziest letters in the alphabet of a name to start with, but did you see that?
Hmm.
Do you see right here? Weekly rewards for weekly quests. Get one card pack as a reward.
I like that. I like packs,
Card pack.
but like, is a one card pack a pack with one card in it? At
Okay,
which point isn't that just a
here's a
reward?
question. Here's a question for you. Here's a question. Would you want a tier 2 or a pack of 3 tier 3s?
Give me the tier two.
Yeah. Yeah. What a whale
I,
this
I
guy is.
mean,
What a whale.
no, but it's just like the upside on that tier two could be
Yeah.
much higher.
It's kind of like what Germ said the reward hall animation should be in pack form. Yeah, that. This is like Top Shot. They always called them packs, and they were literally packs of one card, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's rude, Dylan.
a pack of one card is just a reward.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a pack. Like if it, like to me, pack means
More than one.
yeah. It's also kind of like if you think about animals and like wolves. What's a group of wolves? Is that a pack?
So, yeah, that's right.
I don't know if it's a pack. Well, that's like one of the weird trivia questions. Like, what do you call a pack of elephants? And it's like a booger. And you're like, what? That's funny. A booger? A pack of elephants? It's like something stupid.
Hey, did you
There's,
know that in between games, players can modify their team?
yeah, no, that's part of the core loop. Yeah, modify
Yeah.
team is in the blue square.
Um, are we done yet?
That's up to you, Jack.
Let's just like
You're the host.
yeah, let's low effort go through the rest of this. Player profile, the player has 4 subsections, blah blah blah. Player page. Oh, we got a nickname here. What do you think about nicknames?
I mean, there's only a handful of them, like Nicholas, uh, Nikki. I don't know.
Hmm. What if you could give each one of your cards their own nickname?
Oh, dude. I think you're onto something. Like you pay a little Skrilla and you get to put whatever shows up on the card. So on the leaderboard,
Uh-huh.
I can say, oh, the dumpster.
Hell yes.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, they probably wouldn't like it because you could write literally anything
I think
right there.
I think a majority, and in this percentage, I would say majority or most is 90% would do some pretty malicious stuff.
And it'd be beautiful. It would
But
be
I
so
think it'd also
beautiful.
be like you would see a whole leaderboard of like cards named trade at 125%. Like buying galleries. Like this guy, who is this guy? I only know him by his face. His name is buying galleries at 140%.
Uh, what else we got here? You got a team page. Create a new team. Delete team. Card collection. Oh, we have collection. What do we have here? On this
Card
page, you can see
collection.
the player card collection. The collection is divided into 4 categories: common, rare, blah, blah, blah. While in any of these categories, players can sort the list of available cards using a set of filters: alphabetic per club, per position, per nationality, per player age. Clicking on any card, you take the card view, which you can take a closer look at that card and investigate the card details. You're the owner. You can put up for sale. Yeah, I mean, that's just your gallery, right?
Yeah, I think the card collection is just looking at my cards.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, the end really fizzled out there, you know?
Yeah, not that exciting. All right, it's been 86 minutes.
It's been 1 week
Finishing.
since you looked at me.
I think we're gonna start like a tradition at the end of every single episode. I think you need to sing a song.
I need to sing a song.
Yeah, to send us out.
What song would you like to hear, Andy?
I don't know, whatever goes best with the show. So like we talked about what did we talk about? The white paper. So I don't know.
Ooh, you really put me on the spot here. I can't think of a good song. Well, I do love Christmas songs.
I'm thinking about like a little Avril Lavigne or something like that, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like
I
Skater
see.
Boy.
It's like I don't know a whole lot of songs in their entirety. Assuming that you want me to sing the whole thing.
Definitely, I don't. I do not want that.
Oh, well, I think I might have to pass.
Fair
Pass
enough.
on this one.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to do this. Are we gonna try to do this every lock night? Is that the plan? Or once a week? Twice a
I
week?
don't know. I'm trying to lose weight, and this alcohol might not be
Hey
favorable.
man,
But
well,
hey,
get you one of these, and we'll see what happens next week.
Todd.
We'll go on a diet together. Okay. We'll
Okay.
both be
All
on a
right.
diet.
Yeah.
Make
Next time
sure
we'll come in
you.
starving.
I think make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe to us.
Like and subscribe, Dad.
I mean, the algorithm likes it and everything. Yeah, so do those things. We'll be back probably next week. Maybe, maybe not. This could be our last episode.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. One hit wonder. Is that what they say? Probably not a
Hey,
wonder though.
dude, we're like the Macarena. You could have sang that. Put us out. Let's go.
Hey Macarena, Macarena, Macarena. Hey Macarena.